Namaste, dear Jenny. I'm very
Namaste.
happy and humbled to be here with you today on this auspicious seventh day of Navratri and sharing the mystery, the power, and the beauty of Goddess Kamakhya with you. So, how are you feeling at the end of this session? That's something, please tell us about that. And also let us know about your body of work since you are into the Shakta worship. You have a wonderful temple in Arizona. So, tell us more. What are your inspirations to do this work, to make this temple? What are your visions? What are your requests with the goddess? How did you feel this session today? Okay,
I'll
thank you.
start. I'll start with the session. So when I came on here, it was very early in the morning for me, being in the U.S., and I was cranky. And now, no more tired, no more cranky, just really aligned, inspired. All the animals and birds have come to the porch to enjoy in the energy of what we created here, even though it's remote online. The energy transmission is so strong that all of the creatures have come to the porch, and it's obviously activating when the animals and the beings and the nature around you are responding. You know that you've really awakened and alivened. So I know that what we did here is very powerful, and I thank you for that. You've been a wonderful inspiration, and I did not know about Kamakhya until you came along. So thank you for that. Thank you so much for that. I highly recommend, even though it's done online, if anyone ever thinks it doesn't work online, it does. It's really powerful and beautiful.
Thank you very much, Jenny. Tell us more about yourself and your temple.
My introduction to, well, since I was little, like about 3 years old, started. I used to have dreams over and over again of human heads with all of the Sanskrit alphabet would circle me in water, the psychic conduit of water, and it was Kali back then. And then Kali came to me in 1994 in a bookstore and pretty much permeated my entire being in life. That was 30 years ago. So I think it started at 3 and I started again at 30. Three. And
Yes.
clear that I was to embrace the work, share the work, demystify or help people in the Western world understand what Tantra really is, because it's not what we're doing here. No one in the U.S. is doing. Really bringing back the lineage, the where it started, the principles, the disciplines, the devotions, true sadhana. Like it's very watered down a lot of times here. So to bring back all of this, I see this as like a vortex or a ley line connected to India coming here. And
Yeah.
I came here the year the dragon started is the day I closed escrow. I heard the dragon was powerful, the serpent and the dragon. I think we're all aligned to the frequency of Kundalini very strongly here. And building this Rasa Tantric Institute, sort of like a tantric meditation and practice and Kriya and practice institute for everyone. And then having the trainings to teach the principles, the ways, the techniques, the ancient belief systems that cannot get lost, and
Yeah.
keeping Shakti alive, and in honor and done respectfully and properly with true study and discipline and devotion to it. And now people are starting to understand that here, and it's fascinating. This place is incredibly magnetic and beautiful, and every day my dreams are more profound. The activation here is insane. I love it. And now we have the Rasa Tantric Institute, and we have the Genzaya Tantric School to teach what we will practice in the Tantric Institute. And we
Wonderful.
do, and all these other beautiful people from India with us. One is coming in person, an Ayurvedic teacher is coming in person for this one. So more and more, we are really connecting to all of the ways of India here in the US, in Arizona.
And it's absolutely beautiful, your bhava, your commitment to bring the deepest Eastern Indian traditions in all its glory and retained in the traditional formats in the midst of this the Western world, which is actually spiritually hungry and yet does not know where to quench its thirst. So
Yeah.
I hope that your temple and your premises that you are creating, the sacred space, is becomes a nidus of their for their spiritual growth, and you're able to attract the most authentic and the most sincere sadhakas to come and learn from you. And I wish you all the very best. Could you also give us a glimpse of your wonderful Yoni Pitham that you have with you, and on which we have just completed your initiation process? And how did you feel was the energy of the live puja when you were offering your offerings to the Yoni Pitham that you have here?
We're outside today, but so you could see with each repetition, I felt the energy increasing as you spoke. Each repetition, the energy increased more and more. And even though we didn't have a coconut, this feels like a coconut.
That's fine.
We changed the protons, neutrons, and electrons. We created a coconut. And I love this. I put this main yoni into it was in my bedroom on my own private altar. And then I thought, no, this can't be. And it's also Navaratri. So now it's the main altar in the living room for everyone, the temple main hall, for everyone to come and offer every day and to share, because it's just too exquisite to be in just my one room where no one goes but me and the cats.
Yeah.
And the cats are natural world walkers, so they don't need it.
So as a tantric yogini, what is your point of view about the benefits of yoni worship or yoni puja? What do you feel? Do you resonate with it and the
I do.
power?
I do. I resonate very much with the fact that we all came in through this magical portal, and even the fluids and the things and the conjuring and the miracle of life and how it is created. I feel like through honoring Yoni and doing puja like this, you start to almost understand the origins, not completely obviously, but the origins of life itself and what we return to, and how we all part of this giant one whole, and how really there is no separation and non-duality. And through Yoni puja, you start to, it's an understanding of this Milky Way, or like this and the alchemical aspects, and like this connection to sulfur and mercury. All these things come through. It's like meditating on the Sri Yantra. It's a portal through multiple dimensions. And when you do Yoni Puja, the worship, it's like a portal through multiple dimensions, especially with all the metals that are in this too, all the different metals. You can feel the potency. I'm gonna get more. I'm also to have one that's like this with a lingam in the middle, which I sent to you. I feel like I now like to have a really powerful representation of Yoni Lingam together. And I don't
Hmm.
really see any that I feel really show that. It's always
Yes.
it's a and I mean the serpent is a powerful part of it, but so now I think it's time to create another one that we create. We have to
Yes.
create our
Surely we will keep improvising the design of the Yoni Pitham as per the internal guidance coming to us. And we should actually have a tradition of Yoni Puja in US, where the sincere sadhaks are able to receive these and at their altars and do these processes of immense power and spiritual strength. Why should it be left undone? I don't see a reason why we should keep it under the wraps. It's time now for us. There are the dark times, and we need the power to wield this spiritual, like the nuclear missile that we have in terms of
yeah,
these spiritual assets that we have, the deepest tradition. So I wish you all the very best, and I am very happy and honored to be here with you, and looking forward to doing more immense crazy learning work of Sri Vidya, of Kamakhya, and Uchist Ganpati for all the people who are connecting to you. Thank you.
will be in November. It's like you're here with us, because you will
Yes,
be November with us again online.
yes, surely I will be.
I'm
Okay.
so grateful I've met you, and I'm grateful
Thank
that we
you.
found
Sri Matre Namaha. Thank you.
this, Mama.